know what you're thinking. You're thinking that that is not a Subaru.
I'm no expert in Subarus, but I'd say this was not a limited edition one.
Do most of the Imprezas have four-wheel drive?
This is two-wheel flop.
Roll. Anyway, there's something very exciting in there. But future me is going to show you exactly what's in there. Hello, future me. How's it going? I hope the week was alright to you. Just get on with it, will you?
Get it in there.
Put the thing in the thing. Oh, alright. Hold your bridges. Maybe it wasn't such a good week. Look at all that nasty rust. Say goodbye. It's not quite deep enough, but at least it's getting the rusty bits.
Right, while that's cooking in there, I say let's go and get cracking on the Subaru.
So yeah, seats straightforward enough. 2 bolts at the front and 2 bolts at the back underneath plastic covers. No messing, very simple. Oh, and a plug. Put that down here. So quite straightforward. There's a couple of clips back here you need to just kind of feel your way into and press and release. There we go. And wiggle it backwards and that cover is off. Oh, £2. Nice. Similar with the other side, a couple of clips and it will come off with relative ease. These clips are behind here, so you just got to get your finger in there, lever it over. Same with the other side. Oh, a little tricky, and there we go. That is off. And 2 14mm bolts. Slide the seat back, tip it back, and there's no plug on the passenger side, so that's even better. So all we've got to do now is lift the sucker out. So that's fairly straightforward. Pull it towards the front, tip it towards you. I don't know why it's a her. Why is a seat a her? A seat sexist. Right. Careful not to damage anything. And lift it out. Yay. Question is, are the rear seats going to be as straightforward as the fronts? We've got a little plastic cover there and there. I reckon they're hiding a screw or a bolt or something. That might be all for the lower section. There's definitely going to be something more on the top, probably hidden underneath there. So let's pick that off and find out what's going on. Yeah, straightforward. 12. 12? Yeah. Oh, my battery has run out. Never. Is there a fresh one? We're back with a fresh battery. Oh, dust cloud, nice. Let's get the other one off. Keep those as rear seat bolts. Hopefully this seat now will just lift up and come forwards. Wow, look at that! It actually does what it's supposed to do. Right, get this one out and we'll work on the back part. So, it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, and then maybe it lifts up and out. That's what usual cars would do. Is this a usual car? Is it gonna behave like a usual car? Or is it doing some weird Japanese stuff? Looks like these seatbelt anchor points can stay there. Definitely the bottom's loose. Maybe if I get out and lift up. There we go. Free. Awkward much. Mm. Right, this should be the last bit to come out before the seat, well, the carpet comes out really. So that was easy. So far, actually, everything's been quite convenient and fairly straightforward. So let's get the carpet out. I'm just going to place that there for now. Yeah, so everything, as far as I'm aware, is off and free. So I'm just going to lift this side up, try and get it out this back door maybe. It's going to be interesting. Get rid of these bits first maybe. Right there. So, already had it unclipped. So, wiggle wiggle. Oh, it smells funny. Oh, that's not good. Right, this side's obviously loose. Let's get the other side loose. That smells so funny. Not funny, ha ha. Funny, yuck, yuck. Ugh, smells so weird. Oh man. Carpets, eh? Over there. Over there. There we go. Now we're winning. Out you come. So let's quickly run through taking the door card apart. First, there's a little tiny screw hidden down in here under a little flap. And one in behind the door handle. Got to get them off first. Well, technically we don't need to get the door handle one off first, we just need to get the outer piece off, but I kind of found with every other door card it was easier once you loosen that screw. It took a bit of tension off maybe. This tiny little hooky device is absolutely phenomenal at getting into these sort of things. You just sort of hook it and give it a little wiggle and a twist and it pops them straight open without damaging them. And that's always a good thing. You don't want to go damaging stuff, you know. That's one screw out, easy peasy. Let's get underneath that one there. Pop. Nice. I'm not going to take that all the way out, just relieve some of the stresses and tensions that are on it. This is the hardest part. This is the hardest part. It doesn't want to come off. It's got a little recess in here for you to get your hooky tool in. I think that's to relieve pressures. Give it a little pry. Oh, it just doesn't want to come off. You know, you have to be quite mean to it to get it off. A bit of a lift and a pull. A bit of a tuck and come on, you little bugger. Oh. There's the back one off. Good. Oh, there we go. And there's a popper at the front. That's easy enough. Pop. Voila. That came off fairly good actually. Now the screw in there is out, so we just got to lift this up. And there's also a little popper underneath here. A little bit of a pry sorts that out, no problem. The hardest one is the one at the front. It doesn't want to let go usually. But there we go, we got him off. unplug the plug, push the pin in, and the plug should slide straight out. There we go. We'll be plugging that back in shortly because the window's got to move. If you feel around for a weak spot in the door where it's already kind of loose, it's just, where are you? You not got one? Yeah, the other doors had one. No. Okay, that's interesting. Well, use your pry tool and get underneath it. Come on. There we are. Gotcha. Just get your fingertips underneath it. Give it a little pull and you start hearing those plastic clips letting go. Well, they're supposed to let go anyway. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh. There's one in the middle. Is there one in the middle on the other side? Yes. There was. There we go. And simply lift out the door skin card. Door card, not skin. Skin's on the other side. So that's out the way. That's good news. Door handle. So peel off this plastic. Icky icky goo. Yuck. Yuck. And well, these holes, I believe there will be screws behind. A little bit tricky to get out some of them because the window doesn't really come out of the way. So this one is a bit of a spanner job. So just get your spanner up in there. I don't know why they're Loctite on these door handle screws. It feels like they're gonna like pull the plastic, you know, the rivet that's in the plastic. It feels like it's gonna rip that out, but it's just the Loctite. There we go. Come on, little fella. Gotcha. See what I mean? Ruddy Loctite. Crazy people. Crazy people. So, next task. Window's got to come down so we can access the last two bolts here. This is going to be fun because the alarm keeps going off. Oh, what a bloody horrible noise. Yeah, that gives us access to that screw there. I thought there was 3 on the other one. Or was there only 2? Anyway, straight in with a 10mm. Again, feels like it's going to break because of the Loctite. But gently, gently. That wasn't a nice sound. Right, you don't want to lose that bolt. So pull the door handle out from the front and grab it from this side. No bolt there because I've got a hold of it here. There it is. Disconnect this door handle like so. Door handle out. I'm going to put the screws back in to keep them safe. Next part will be the wing mirror section. So let's maybe just turn you a little bit so you can see that. There we go. All right, let's get this cover off. There we go, easy peasy. 4 screws, these 3 silver ones and this black one. And this plug. Let's do the plug. Easy peasy. You probably can't see this one, but it's there, right at the front. It's a black one because it's part of the outside trim. There we go. Ta-da! They're very, very tight. I think I'm the first person in here, which is always nice because you know it's not been got at by anybody idiots. Apart from myself, obviously. I'm the only idiot here. Don't really want to drop that last screw. You gonna stick to my screwdriver? Yeah. Bit of a wiggle. She should come free. Come on, there we go. And your mirror is off. Now I'm also taking this piece off here because it's not that in the way, but I may as well take it off. Before I do that, I'm going to put the screws back in the mirror. This piece I'm going to take off. That is simply this screw and the 2 screws. Oh, that screw there, that screw there, and then the 2 on the opposite side, which are easily accessible. Actually, all these ones are easily accessible. It's actually quite an easy car to work on. It is the old Subaru so far, anyway. Actually, I don't know if that trim has to come out of the way, so let's pause that and get that trim out of the way, which means unpopping these here, 1 and 2, moving that out of the way. There's a screw just of there, an Ickle screw. That's my little screwdriver, this one will do. Take that off, a plastic screw. And then this trim simply slides out sideways. That way you don't bend it. Put my plastic screw back in the hole so that doesn't go anywhere. And that's the scraper done. Last bit, just the 2 more outside bolts on here. I'll go around this side. One, 2. And this takes a bit of a wiggle to get it out of its area. There we go. Don't adjust that one. Leave that one well alone. That's going to hold all the window in the right area. At the moment, it's all factory and is good. Right, and that is the door. Ooh. Why are you laughing?
Put it in, put it in, put it in.
It's one of them days.
It's one of them days.
You nearly laughed yourself to sleep last night.
I did. I was wasn't feeling very well, and I made it was a sandwich dinner. You know, when you're not feeling well, you have sandwiches for dinner. And I said to Lewis, sorry that you've only had sandwiches for dinner. And he said, it was the most depressing dinner he's had for a while.
We were talking about bad dinners, weren't we?
We were talking about bad dinners.
I said that I've made some pretty good bad dinners recently. And I said they're bad dinners, not depressing dinners.
Insert picture of melted pieces.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
That was a bad dinner.
That was a bad dinner.
That was a bad dinner.
Every day is fantastic dinners in our house, but every now and again you get a bad or depressing dinner. Right, get on with it. Come on.
Right.
Let's have a look at this.
No, we haven't.